Hello everyone, this is Jay from Bro Gaming TCG, and today we're back with some Elder Scrolls Legends. Now, I know guys, the reason you guys tune in every time is to watch me play some Elder Scrolls Legends here. Now, today we are in the ranked mode. As you can see, I'm not lying with the two sides here. Now, the last episode I was rank 12. Yeah, I was rank 12. This episode I am rank 11. I did go up in rank, and actually in this episode I'm going to go up in rank again, but you'll have to wait to the end of the video to see how I do that. Now, we begin this match with an easy afflicted Aliot. We are playing a rank 9 here, so this guy is 2 ranks ahead of me, and I am playing him, so I'm kind of going into this match, I'm playing very cautiously, and so that's something that I honestly don't like to do. If you guys have kept up with this series, you guys know I'm a very reckless player. That's why I play an aggro deck, is just so I can be reckless and not get punished for it. So, we get an easy 2 damage and then 4 damage the next turn. He hasn't even played a card yet, so obviously he might not have the best hand. He gets a Nord Firebrand down. He's going to take out the Afflicted Aliot, which is a really unfortunate play. He's actually going to get a really good card down that I'm just going to leave there the rest of the game. It's only going to do 2 damage to me per turn, but the downside is that every time I get a Prophecy off of a Rune Break, he is also going to get to draw a card, which is really going to punish me for my aggro prophecy deck, which really plays off of allowing me to play strong, powerful cards off of my rune breaks, so it doesn't punish me for losing health. And I can punish my opponent next turn with even more creatures. Now, I'm actually going to just play in the other lane. I thought about playing my Spider, but I really didn't want to. That's not something that I wanted to do. I could have played Spider and Captain that turn. He's going to go ahead and he's going to go play a pretty powerful card here that I've actually been seeing and ranked quite a few times. It's a 1/4 lethal card, and honestly, it kind of threw a loop because I had to use a lightning bolt here on it, just so I didn't lose my guard card and I could get 4 damage down this turn. It kind of was a waste of 4 magicka, and I really didn't like doing it, but I got 4 damage down and I got the second rune down on him. So I'm in control of this game now, and I've talked about being in control of the game a lot now. He's kind of searching around his hand, seeing what he can do. He doesn't have a lot he can do. He's going to go ahead, charge into it to get it down to a 1 defense left, and he's going to hit me. I'm at 26, he's at 20. I have a strong, powerful lead on him, and honestly, I'm feeling really good about what I have here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play 2 new orcs, one being Captain, and the other one being Sorcerer. And I'm going to get a 5/1 down, actually 2 5/1 downs on the field. And I'm just kind of contemplating here what I want to do. I go ahead and crash guards so I don't give up, so he doesn't go ahead and crash into my Sorcerer there, my Orc Sorcerer there. So he's going to go ahead, play Preserver of the Root. Preserver of the Root's going to go up to a 6/6 guard, and I am not going to really know what to do here, honestly. And my Sharpshooter Scout could have been played a couple ways, but I decide, all right, let's go ahead and take it down to a 4. No, a 5. It's a 6/5. So next turn I'm going to be able to go into my Orc and attack him. Unfortunately, he plays Nord Firebrand and knocks that out. So now I'm kind of searching. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? I don't have anything that I can take out Preserver of the Root this turn with. He's really slowing my game down. He's actually in more control of this game than I am currently because of the fact that I don't have anything that can get his guards off of the field. Now here, I'm contemplating what to do with my Gatekeeper and which to give the bonus to. I'm thinking Fate Weaver, but I actually end up giving it to my Sharpshooter Scout because I feel like Fate Weaver is more important of a card than Sharpshooter Scout at this time. I think it's going to put more pressure on him than Sharpshooter Scout, so I'm going to up it to 4. He has to attack into my guard next turn, no matter what card he plays, so that his guard is going to go down next turn, and he's not going to be able to get any more of my creatures off the field. So I'm still going to have a 2/2 Captain on the field and a 4/3 Fate Weaver on the field. No, a 5/3 Fate Weaver on the field, right? No, it is a 4/3. But he's going to take that down. Unfortunately, he played a couple charges, got that down, and he plays another one of his 1/4 lethal cards down. I have Firebolt and Shrieking Harpy, so I'm going to go ahead Shrieking Harpy and Spider this turn. Spider draws into Camlorn Hero. Very good for me because now I'm going to be able to play him and get 2 more damage off. So finally, I'm getting a little bit of damage off on him since a few turns I haven't been able to get any damage on him, and he's been getting damage on me every single turn. Now this turn he can possibly take a rune break, but on his normal side of the field where I'm putting pressure on him, he can't really do too much. He's going to play a 6/6 dragon, putting quite a bit of pressure on me to do something about that. He's got 16 health, and I am going to get a Sentinel off of that, allowing me to put 4 cards and a guard down. So now I'm feeling pretty confident. He's only got 16 health left, and I draw into the Lightning Bolt. That's actually going to give me a perfect amount. I'm actually adding up the math here with Firebolt. If he does not draw any guards off of Prophecy, I have a game win, and that's going to do me good. I actually go ahead, I use Lightning Bolt here. The first rune doesn't do anything. Let's go for the second rune. It's not going to do anything. Let's go for the third rune here, and it doesn't do anything. I'm going to go ahead and give him the good game because he knows at this point that he has lost. And look at that, guys. That right there is a pretty smooth game. Actually, not that smooth at all, but that's going to be a victory, and that's going to be victory number 2 for the day for me. I did play a casual game just to warm up for my ranked matches here that I record. Anyways, guys, in this brief intermission while we're looking for the next game, as you guys can see that I'm at the lover rank and rank 11. So as we're searching for this game, I want to remind you guys to always to like this video if you enjoy it, and if you're new to the channel and haven't really viewed a lot of my content and stuff, I encourage you to go. The playlist for my entire Elder Scrolls series is in the link in the description. Now I pretty much mainly solo one deck, but I do give a lot of tips and stuff on other decks while in my series, so you guys might find something you like there. And if you enjoy a lot of this content, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. We're growing, and I appreciate every single one of you guys who has subscribed to the channel already. I really do appreciate that. So in here, we are in our match for our rank 10 here. We actually get paired with a rank 12, which actually made me be a little bit more confident in this match, because I was like, okay, well, he's higher rank than I am, which means I'm a little bit better player than he is possibly. Which honestly, when you're playing up against rank 12, you honestly never know what kind of player they are, because of the fact that they really could be anything, because they could have been playing casual for a really long time and are pretty good. So I actually go ahead, firebolt that, and I play captain to start off my creatures, which is a very, very ill-advised play in my opinion. You never really want to play captain. You want to play captain to power up creatures that you've already played down. He's going to play this card. I actually forget what it's called, but it's an insanely annoying card. It was insanely annoying this entire match, because if a strength card is on the top of the deck, it gets breakthrough and gets a +3/+0 bonus, which is incredibly annoying. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave my captain. I'm going to sharpshooter scout it, so if he attacks my captain, it's going to go down. And I'm going to play hero to get 2 damage down and get 4 down for the turn. It's not going to take a rune break, but it's going to put him down lower than I am. This turn, he can either do 6 damage to me, or he can do 4 damage to me. I'm really kind of hoping that he does the 4 damage to me, because I actually have a Sentinel in my hand that I could play next turn, which could possibly end up very good for me. Getting a guard down on the field early is always good. And I'm just kind of reading the card, and he's actually going to pick to take the 4 damage on me to kind of pick me off with some breakthroughs. He's going to play Gatekeeper, which is a bad thing for me, because he's just going to up it to 4. And I really can't do anything about it. Now I draw my own Gatekeeper, so now I have 2 options for guards. And I'm actually just going to go ahead and put it on Scout. Once again, sacrifice my Scout, which I never feel like puts much pressure on players. And I'm just going to hit for 4 damage, and he's going to get a Prophecy off of the rune break, which is so infuriating. Now I know how it feels to play against me when I get a Prophecy card off of every single rune break almost. And if I don't get a Prophecy card off of a rune break, sometimes I get like Crushing Blow, which ends the game anyways next turn. So he's actually going to rune break me, and I'm going to get a Prophecy card, which is another Gatekeeper. I'm going to power up my hero to a 6/2. So it is definitely a big threat. Now he's going to play this card, which this card basically, what it does is it does when it has the Last Grasp ability, and when its Last Grasp ability is, it does 5 damage to me. So I know that I'm going to have to get this out of the way to do damage to him, or it's going to be very painful for me in the long run. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play another guard. I'm just kind of thinking here if what lane I should really play for. if I want to go and switch my attention to the shadow lane, but I've already got so many guards in this lane that I just keep on deciding. I go ahead and uh, I take my hero into it because it's really the only option I have. I get a Fate Weaver off of the Prophecy, and I'm going to go ahead and basically I have 17 and I'm going to put him at 18. So it's pretty much an even game here. He still has a 4-1 on his side, so he can still get a rune break this next turn. He's going to be able to put me possibly down to pretty far, uh, which is not good for me. I'm going to go ahead and get Lurking Crocodile, which is good. Now, he's actually putting a lot of pressure on me. I'm at 13 and he is at 18. So he's still got 3 rune breaks left and I only have 2. So right now he's actually in quite a bit of control of the game, even though I have more monsters on the field than him. Now I do have Afflicted Aliot, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to Stone Throw 1 off, and then I'm going to use my last Magicka ring to get 4 and use Lightning Bolt to kind of even out the game here. That's going to put him at 14. He is going to get a profit